The narrative of a nation overwhelmed by a migration crisis is a powerful and persistent feature of public debate. However, a comprehensive analysis of the available data reveals a far more complex and dynamic picture, one shaped by global events, shifting government policy, and long-term historical patterns. This section provides a statistical, contextual, and historical examination of migration to the United Kingdom to determine whether the crisis framing accurately reflects the empirical reality. 1.1 Contemporary migration flows, a statistical analysis. An examination of the most recent data from the Office for National Statistics (ONS) is essential to establish a factual baseline for migration flows. In the year ending December 2024, provisional estimates place the UK's net migration figure at 431,000. This figure represents the balance of 948,000 people immigrating to the UK and 517,000 emigrating from it. This latest figure marks a significant turning point. It follows a period of historically high immigration which peaked at approximately 1.2 to 1.3 million per year in 2022 and 2023. The net migration figure for the year ending June 2023, for instance, was estimated at a record 906,000. The subsequent sharp decline is therefore a critical feature of the current landscape. Immigration in the year to December 2024 was below 1 million for the first time since the year ending March 2022, indicating a rapid cooling of the post-pandemic surge. The primary driver of this recent reduction is a substantial decrease in immigration by non-EU nationals, which fell by 44% from its 2022 peak. This decline is not a random fluctuation, but a direct consequence of government policy changes, particularly the restrictions on dependents accompanying individuals on work and study visas, which came into effect in early 2024. In the year ending December 2024, study remained the most common reason for non-EU migration, 266,000 people. But this was down from a peak of 438,000 in the year ending September 2023, with the fall concentrated among dependents. This demonstrates that migration levels, rather than being an uncontrollable force, are highly responsive to specific policy levers. The perception of a perpetual crisis is arguably fueled less by the absolute number of migrants at any given moment, and more by the sheer volatility of the figures. The data shows that net migration could multiply more than five-fold in a decade, from around 160,000 in mid-2012 to the peak of over 900,000 in mid-2023, before being sharply curtailed by reactive policy changes. This rapid fluctuation, amplified by political rhetoric, creates a persistent sense of instability, and a system that appears to lack predictable control, feeding a crisis narrative even as the numbers are falling. A stable, predictable, and transparent immigration system, rather than simply lower numbers, may therefore be a more critical factor in building public confidence. It is also vital to note a significant methodological shift in how the ONS produces these statistics. Since 2012, estimates have been based on a new methodology using administrative data, which has been backdated to that year.